Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great today. In this video, we're breaking down a topic that fans of The Office still debate. The moments when Jim Halpert, despite being a fan favorite, wasn't exactly the charming, nice guy he appeared to be. Even lovable characters have their flaws, so let's take a look at 10 times Jim Halpert was actually kind of a jerk. 1. Telling everyone Pam was pregnant. Pam wanted her pregnancy kept quiet during the wedding, and both she and Jim made the office swear to keep the secret. While most people would expect Michael to slip up, it was actually Jim who accidentally revealed the news, causing chaos within Pam's family, whether he meant to or not. 2. Letting Michael fall into the koi pond. During their time as co-managers, Jim grew annoyed that employees didn't take him seriously. On a sales call at an office with a koi pond, security footage later showed Michael losing balance and reaching for Jim, who stepped back and let Michael fall in. A very un-Jim-like move. 3. Not being as romantic after marriage. Jim began the series as a sweet, hopeless romantic deeply in love with Pam. But after they married, that romantic spark faded. While subjective, many viewers felt he stopped putting the same effort into showing affection. 4. Being a terrible roommate. While working with Athled, Jim and Daryl temporarily lived together. Daryl complained that Jim was messy and inconsiderate, a total slob. This raised questions about how Jim behaved at home with Pam and their kids. 5. Investing in Athled without needing to. Even though Jim finally communicated better with Pam, he still made huge decisions without thinking of her feelings. When the Athled founders said they were set financially, Jim impulsively invested the entire amount he and Pam discussed, despite not needing to invest at all. Pam was understandably upset. 6. Breaking up with Katie on the booze cruise. Jim dated Katie to get over Pam, even though he still loved her. On the booze cruise, after learning Pam and Roy set a wedding date, Jim cruelly ended things with Katie. He didn't treat her kindly, and she deserved more respect. 7. His relationship with Karen. Karen was a great character who deserved better. Jim used their relationship as an emotional bandage while still pining for Pam. He broke up with Karen only to immediately ask Pam out, all while assuming Karen was in the wrong for having independence and going out with friends. 8. Trying to ditch Pam at the dinner party. In the infamous dinner party episode, Jim claimed his apartment had flooded so they could escape. But when he realized Pam couldn't leave, he was still willing to go without her, showing he sometimes put himself first. 9. His treatment of Dwight. Jim's pranks on Dwight were funny, but Dwight genuinely respected Jim at times. Jim often took advantage of that, and while Dwight wasn't innocent, some pranks crossed the line. 10. Buying his parents' house without telling Pam. Some call it romantic, but many see it as controlling. Jim purchased a house for their future without consulting Pam, treating her preferences as an afterthought. 11. Making Pam handle everyone's emotions. Jim frequently avoided dealing with emotional co-workers and left Pam to handle them. When Aaron sought guidance, Jim immediately bailed. It felt like he assumed Pam should handle emotional labor simply because she's a woman. 12. Taking the Athled job without telling Pam. Season 9 showed a rough side of Jim. He accepted the Athled job and made major life changes without talking to Pam, even though they had children and a shared future. It was a selfish decision. 13. Expecting Pam to support his dreams without discussion. Throughout the show, Jim often prioritized his own dreams. While he supported Pam at times like during art school, he frequently expected her to uproot her life for him, especially when it came to moving to Philadelphia. 14. Being a lazy employee. Jim was known as a talented salesman, but he often slacked off, complained, and showed little interest in his job. Despite this, he ended up with leadership positions and special treatments. 15. Almost everything he did in the final season. Jim's behavior in Season 9 made him harder to root for. He invested more money than Pam expected, snapped at her for small mistakes like missing a recording, and made major decisions alone, hinting at a selfish streak he needed to fix. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this deep dive into The Office, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content just like this. Let me know in the comments which moment you think was Jim's worst. See you in the next video.